Okay, apparently I'm a fortune teller. Someone needs to send me a crystal ball. I recently made a couple predictions that came 100% true. One I was 100% certain would come true. The other one I was about 90% certain would come true, however I thought it might take some time. First one is I recently made a couple videos attacking the new phony camera, because it is a $3,200 overpriced piece of junk that's going to be obsolete in under a year. I don't care about the camera, but I actually predicted that those two videos would garner, tremendous hate, and actually 99% of you all, actually more than that, are, incredibly nice. Since I actually had the name of the camera in the title of the video, all these people jumped over, and it's like the first time ever, not the first time, maybe the second time, I actually had to delete like 5 comments. I mean, they were so hate-filled and vitriolic. 2 of them were actually physically threatening. Most of them had teenager pictures attached to them. Now, as is the case, I've never seen myself, there might certainly be some exemption, where some DSLR user is over on a mirrorless tube, getting vicious. Not, saying, well, that's junk or something. That's not vicious. I mean, just hardcore vicious. There are some of the most hate-filled vitriol. 2 of them were physically threatening, which I don't give a damn about. Hate, just vitriolic, 2 physical threats. I mean, yeah, there is a certain genre. It's kind of like when you go to Walmart. Let's just give an analogy that's accurate. Now, I'm a debater, and I'm a Greek Neoplatonic Platonist and a philosopher, and I'm always studying logical fallacies. It is absolutely true that a generalization exists as a generalization because it is a truism. Now, something doesn't have to be right all the time. As is the case, you can say wolves will bite you, but there are certainly domesticated wolves. But a generalization exists because it is a truism. That means it is generally correct, and therefore it is not fallacious. It is the case that, for example, you can go to Walmart, and, once in a while, I'll shop. I'm a cheapskate. I'll shop there for some things at Walmart. But, you walk in there, and you just get this oppressive air. Europeans won't understand this. Americans will, but Europeans be like, I don't understand. You get this oppressive air of oppressive. It's an indescribable. It's an ineffable thing that you can't place your. It's kind of like your intelligence is immediately lowered upon entering the store. Everybody there is a depressed, underpaid worker, and everybody that's shopping there is just, some really, of their own fault, or someone just like a lowbrow sort of, it's just like stepping into Walmart. Just makes your skin crawl. I mean, it's like stepping into, I don't know, some vile place. It's just horrible. And the generalization that I give to the mirrorless family. Now, I'm buying a mirrorless for my birthday. My birthday is here in, what is it, 8 or 9 days from now. I'm buying myself a Fuji mirrorless, just for gets and shiggles. I assume you know what gets and shiggles means. So, camera is an innocent piece of hardware, obviously so. Who cares? But the people that are part of the fanboy club, which is why I made the fanboy puppet. Fanboy! It's really accurate. Now, there are a lot of people, obviously, that own those. I don't give a damn when anybody shoots. I'm buying a mirrorless. But, they are overpriced, to me, subjectively so. I'm not stating this subjectively. What is part objective? It's an overpriced piece of junk. But aside from that, whatever anybody shoots, I don't give a damn. But there is this nasty cult following that surrounds it. Because you won't see DSLR viewers go around the mirrorless tubes and attack, getting vicious and vile. I mean, there might be an exemption there, but, man, the people that actually follow this one particular camera they're a magnet for a certain breed of people. Just like stepping into Walmart, it's like, oh gosh, oof. you know, it's a generalization, but it is still a truism by default, and therefore it's not a logical fallacy. It is accurate. It's just kind of like, you know, you'd be worried about, I don't know, I mean, if you're walking this, if a hot chick was walking the streets late at night, she'd be worried about getting, you know, mugged and raped or something. It's just, well, that's a generalization, just because it's generally true. I mean, it's something to worry about, and I'm not, anyway. It's just rather amazing, the incredible hatred and vitriol that I got off of posting those two. And all I did in the one video was laugh my ass off at how this $3,200 camera focuses slower than a 1980s DC. It's a fact. It's just, it's not good focus. I mean, you know, the mirror is in there for a reason. And I'm buying a mirrorless here in about 10 days. Well, actually, it's going to be earlier than that. It'll be my birthday gift to myself, because no one else is going to give me one. Maybe I said too much there. But just, man, incredible hatred. Just unbelievable. It's, you know, that was my first accurate prediction. Yeah, that was a long-winded thing. The second thing was I confirmed with the distributor at on the West Coast that Voigtlander is discontinuing. A lot of you said, oh, no. Voigtlander is part of a bigger company. They'll never stop making, you know, any of their popular lenses. And, well, that's not the case. These lenses are so insanely underpriced. And no, I've got no connection to them. They're not giving me a penny. Voigtlander just announced, well, actually, apparently the announcement has trickled through, announced that they're discontinuing the Canon mounts for the Voigtlanders. These lenses are so superior to anything Nikon or Canon makes. Regardless of optics, which of course optically they're superior as pancakes, but the construction of them is very, very akin to older $10,000 Leica lenses I used to play with at Beach Photo and Video. So both of my predictions have proven to be 100% accurate. Just last week, or under a week ago, I said, a few people said, why do you got so many Voigtlander lenses? And I said, well, because it's a small company and I'm afraid that they're going to go under or they're going to stop making lenses. Now, it's not true yet for Nikon mounts, but they have discontinued a couple popular focal lengths like the 90 and the 75. And they're nearly impossible to get, but they've discontinued production on all the Canon mount Voigtlander lenses like this. So both predictions are true. Apparently, I'm a fortune teller. However, the first prediction was rather easy to make. I knew that's exactly the reaction that I would get.